Hi everyone, welcome to midday.com, and joining us today we have Karanvir Bohra, who we are sure is very happy to be back to real life out of lockup.
Back in the midday, okay? In
Yeah.
the mid of the day we're doing this interview and I'm so happy. I'm so excited that मैं धूप, छाँव, लोग एक normal जिंदगी जी रहा हूँ.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so how does it feel to be back home finally?
Oh man, it is a breather. It is such a breather. मैं बस घर में मैं अपने रूम से निकला नहीं, बस लेटा हुआ हूँ. हाँ, like a couch potato, बिस्तर पे खाना आ रहा है.
Exactly.
टीवी देख रहा हूँ, चिल कर रहा हूँ. 2 दिन बस मैंने ऐसे ही गुजारे. फ़ोन पे ऑफ कोर्स देख रहा हूँ क्या चल रहा है लॉकअप में मेरे जाने के बाद, क्या हो रहा है, लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं, क्या नहीं बोल रहे हैं, क्या बोलना चाहिए, क्या नहीं बोलना चाहिए. So looking at all that, but it feels good because it's a lot of pressure and stress every day, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, but having been part of reality shows before, this one you were quite determined to win. So did it come as a shock that?
Of course, it came as a shock. Very disappointing. Was very angry because I did what any player can or what a player should do.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's being badass, whether it's being fiery, whether it's being angry, whether it's being taking a stand for the right, not for the wrong, not being abusive, but still, being very aggressive, playing tasks, thinking, strategizing, making friends, So I was very happy with the way my entire journey was going, and then it was very disappointing. Very disappointing. I will not lie.
How would you sum up your journey on this show?
अरे मुझे तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि जर्नी एकदम बीच रास्ते ही बोल दे कि ठीक है अब आप एक डाइवर्जन ले लो and you go home. So I was very when you're really in the game, आप एकदम खेल रहे हो और मजे से खेल रहे हो, and you can see yourself right there, in the top 5, in the finale, winning the trophy. I would always look at it that way. मतलब मैं task भी जब करता था, I would say we have already won the task. I would really motivate my team like this, that हम लोग task जीत चुके हैं. We have to just go through it.
Yeah.
और अपने mind को मैं बोलता था कि I already won this show. I will just go through it. But करने को कौन टाल सकता है? Whatever the makers do, it's in their hands. That's one thing I cannot question. But it is very disappointing and very unfair.
So you spoke about being disappointed in Prince Narula, who's your friend in real life. So how does that feel?
तो मैंने कोई ऐसा शो नहीं किया where I didn't have to encounter my friends. Okay, friends बने हैं shows पे, but Prince was already a good friend and Yuvika and Teejay are very close friends.
Yeah.
तो मुझे इस बात को लेकर I was very shocked and very surprised कि Prince जैसा इंसान who has won so many reality shows, is a host, is a judge, why would he take a side of a person who is encouraging violence against women, जो लड़कियों को मार रहा है भी और जो लड़कियों को encourage भी कर रहा है? Why would he take that side? Why would he fight for them? Why would he want to give them a second chance? In fact, he is a role model. Prince is a role model. मतलब इंडिया की youth उसे मतलब literally they look up to him. So if he does any kind of mistake, they'll say, "Arey, it's okay. If Prince is doing it, then even we can do it." That is one thing I was मैंने प्रिंस को बोला भी कि तू कैसे बोल, मतलब how could you take his side? Whatever it is, आप चाहे कुछ भी कर दो, आप चाहे कुछ भी बोल दो, मतलब बोलने में कोई crime नहीं है. हाँ, it is bad, it is dirty. I mean, I would never side a person who's talking dirty, but how can you hit a woman? जब ये करण कुंद्रा जेलर जब आए थे, he said that he was very, and I'm really thankful क्या मतलब it means a lot कि मैं जो stand लेता हूँ, it meant not only to him but the entire nation that even though when Poonam pushed me, I didn't push her back, and it was she abused, she went on the family. I did not want to participate, so I just बहुत मतलब वो पानी वानी फेंका, बहुत सारी चीज़ें की, but you cannot, वो उसका हक है, that is her game, however dirty, however low it is, it's her game. She can provoke me, but I will not get provoked because people are watching me, people are looking at me, people, मतलब मैं खुद एक role model for a lot of people. I am a father of 3 girls. I would not want my daughters to have that kind of a man in their life. You know, I would want a man who stands up for them. So that is why I was very, very disappointed with Prince.
Yeah, that's true. And there were a couple of incidents where, you know, physical fight with Zeeshan as well. So how did that feel? I'm sure that was also pretty, you know, not what you are.
No, but you know what? I am very aggressive by nature. अगर मुझ पे कोई आए तो मैं वापस उसको दूंगा. I will not start a fight. I'm not a starter of literally. I don't approve of fights. But if it comes down to me, head on. चाहे Zeeshan हो, चाहे Prince हो, चाहे कोई भी हो, I don't care. साइज में कोई बड़ा हो छोटा मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मेरा दिमाग बड़ा है and you cannot break my mind. You may, if you're a huge guy, you may break me, but you can't break my mind. You know, so it doesn't matter. So again, man-to-man fights, I think it's okay. It should not cross the limit. तो वो मैं कभी नहीं करता. So, but in a way, I'm very glad that the makers took a stand and evicted, not only evicted, but they kicked him out of the show. I'm very happy because it would also एक स्टैंड है जो मेकर्स ने लिया है कि आप ऐसी चीज़ें नहीं कर सकते हो चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए. सो देयर इज़ अ लेसन फॉर द एंटायर नेशन, द यूथ टू हियर दिस, दैट दिस कैन नॉट हैपन. यू विल नॉट डू इट, यू नो, बट वी नीड टू ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड दिस दैट वी कैन. उनका साथ भी नहीं दे सकते हम. यू नो, ज़ीशान इज़ अ नाइस गाय. अगर आप उसे नॉर्मल बात करो ना, बड़ा सही, मतलब बहुत समझदार है, समझता है वो. बट दिस इज़ इट कि जब आप आपे से बाहर होते हो तो अच्छे से अच्छा इंसान जानवर बन जाता है, हैवान बन जाता है. आप अगर जेल में भी देखें, आप बीन टू अ लॉट ऑफ जेल्स टू गिव with art of living teachers and all, to give courses, to be a part of their programs, and I've spoken to a lot of people and very well mannered, educated, अच्छे घर के लोग वहाँ पर है. और हमने 2-3 लोगों से बात की. and I said, why are you here? I was like, what did you do? He said, that one split second just changed my life. That's what it's all about. So this is what that show teaches you. कि आप संयम रखो. You keep your cool. You know, when adversities आएंगी, how you keep your cool is the most important.
True. That's true. And like you said, you know, Teejay has always stood by like a rock for you. Like she's always spoken up for you whenever anything's happened, including like, you know, when Mandana made some statements, she was the first person to defend you.
Absolutely.
So how do you feel about that, you know, because she's always been there and we've seen that.
I think a family support is the strongest thing one can have. Well, I've been through a lot of ups and downs in my life, but when I see the larger picture, I see ups and downs are part of life. मतलब आप कुछ जीतोगे, कुछ हारोगे, कुछ हासिल करने के लिए आपको ज़्यादा मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, लेकिन एक चीज़ constant hai, and that is family. And that is my family, my wife, my children, my mom, my dad. These people are there forever and nothing can change that. और TJ मेरी life की है ना, she is, I have a voice, she is my soul, my mind, you know, she speaks more, you know, वो दिल उससे कोई नहीं रोक सकता. और मुझे अच्छा लगता है, you know, I like it that way, you know, that you have someone from your house, you have someone to stand by you, you have someone with you, तो कोई डर नहीं है.
Yeah, and you have also spoken about your first meeting, you know, which was like very sweet at Mount Mary. So, if you'd like to tell us a little about that.
In fact, talk
as well.
about something sweet. Today is sweet 16. Okay. 16 years of our marriage today. So yeah, today is the 21st or 16 साल हो गए. So 16, you know, the sweet 16. I think the sweet 16 should always remain. So I think it was 2 years back when the 14-year happened, and I said, we've crossed 2 7-year itches. Yeah, 7 got 14, and now it has become 16. So yeah, I think just the day I was before leaving lockup, Payal, Shivam, Azma and me were talking, and Payal was just asking about what makes your relationship tick. I was like, how is it still so exciting? I said, you know what, एक तो मैं उसको समझ नहीं पाया हूँ अभी भी. So she's always a mystery to me, and I like it. I don't even want to understand her because, I mean, of course, some aspect I do, but that little bit of mystery, let it remain that way. And secondly, I was saying that then we were getting a little bit more intimate in terms of our conversation. So I said, how is it that it's still so exciting? I said, role play.
Okay. Yeah, but you have also made some nice bonds on the show. Not everybody was like, you know, only jhagda.
Yeah.
If you'd like to speak about them as well.
Of course I would. I love it. You know what? ये सब के बावजूद मुझे एक चीज़ पता है कि ये शो खत्म होने वाला है और उसके बाद क्या होता है is the most important because relationships are made for life. और एक ऐसी relationship है जो I will treasure for the rest of my life and that is Shivam. I love the way he loves me. I love back the way I love him. You know, and it's amazing. हम लोग literally एक दूसरे का आईना है. तो बाबा 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 बोलता रहता है. It's really cute. In fact, उसका एक खबरी भी आया था. He tried to say something against me, and I told him this is exactly what I said to Payal, and this is the fight I had with you also. So it was open. So मैं एक चीज़ हमेशा करता हूँ कि मैं पीठ पीछे कभी बात नहीं करूँगा. जो है मैं आपको फेस पे बता दूंगा, and you will know. You like it or you not like it is up to you, but I will never bitch about you or never backbite about you. And I really appreciated Shivam for a fact that ये सब मुझे कोई मतलब I love my fans ये सब मुझे ना कोई मेरे कान नहीं भर सकता. अगर मेरा दिल सही बोल रहा है ना तो वो सही है. And that's what I appreciate and respect about that guy. Second relationship, I know I'll have a very good relationship after the show, but game में I really had a great bond with Munawar. Okay, जब हम लोग एक साथ टीम में थे ना हम लोग बहुत literally we would have a lot of fun. हमारी एक understanding थी. उसे समझाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती थी, मुझे कहने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती थी. There was that camaraderie. I still remember when second week में when we had a very dirty fight, मतलब it was मतलब Payal and me were against Munawar regarding some conversation याद है और उसी वक्त Payal और मुझे कैप्टन बना दिया गया and now choose. So Payal chose Babita ji and my first because I know now it's a game. You have to keep your differences aside. मुझे पता है कि हमारी ट्यूनिंग सही है. I chose Munawar and he was also very happy. I was very happy that you know that he's a part of my team and from the beginning we would have an understanding that यार खेलेंगे एक respect एक दायरे में खेल के खेलेंगे. ये दायरा मतलब एक we will not hit below the belt and it will be competitive. It'll be great and that's the kind of competition I like. I would think he's a strong. I would always say that he's a strong player. He would always think I'm a strong player and we knew that. और जब भी हम लोग ये तो अब मैं बाहर आ गया हूँ हम लोग जब ऐसे करते थे ना give me this thing punch देना मुझे जब करते ना ऐसा वाला what we would do is this come here this and we would take it up come here we would do this and take it up like this means we'll hold the cup together.
Okay.
That's what the feeling was from day one. So I mean anyway it's a game and everybody has to play but I just like the way he would play the game. So these two relationships I will take beyond the show also.
Yeah. But who do you see winning if you had to choose?
I think Payal has a very great chance of winning. क्योंकि वो day one से she's been badass. She has said a lot of things which she shouldn't have, but she speaks her mind. और वो जब मैं वापस आया दूसरी बार, I saw a lot of change in her. Okay, I was very against her. बहुत बकवास भी बोला उसने मेरे against, but once I came back, I told her a lot of things what I heard and how this is not the right way to speak and because eventually the show gets over. You cannot be like this your whole life. You need to improve. You need to evolve. You need to groom yourself. You know, अगर आपको काम करना है, आपको लोगों से मिलना है, आपको एक अपना एक फैन बेस या ऑडियंस या लोगों को आपसे चाहत होनी चाहिए. अगर वो करना है, you need to make some changes. You need to speak. But you need to make those changes. Don't go on family. Don't go on the past. Play in the game. जो भी अंदर है ना वो आप खेलो. But I see her. I mean, if there are three people who I see in the finale. That is Munawar, Shivam, and Payal. But I see Payal having a very, very strong chance of winning.
And also we have to ask you, you have a long association with Ekta Kapoor.
Oh yeah.
So was that also one of the reasons you came on the show? And of course, Kangana and Karan as hosts, your opinion on them? So
I have done Ekta show, last was Nagin 3 years ago. After that I got this show. So we have a very, so I don't have many friends outside my family. Okay. I have few. Okay. I have a lot of acquaintances, I have a lot of good friends. Okay. But I don't, मैं ना अपने काम को मैं या friendship को काम में मैं associate नहीं करता. That is one respect I have for all my producers. That is the respect I have for all my friends. As friendship, it's great. But when it comes to work, whenever you feel comfortable or whenever you feel I'm worthy to do something, I will always be there.
And if you'd like to say something about Kangana and Karan as the hosts also on the show.
Karan, amazing, amazing, really. मैं करण को है ना as Karan Kundrra ही जानता था. ये जेलर के रूप में जो आया है ना, मैं उससे करण कुंद्रा का जो सोल है मैं वो देख पाया. The way he speaks, the way he makes you understand. Literally है मेरे से छोटा, लेकिन एक बड़े भाई की एडवाइस जो होती है ना वैसे बात करता है. Very nice. I mean, I was very impressed with him. He's done a fantastic job. And the Queen K. Okay. First, the good points. Okay, she is a terrific host. Very good, to the point, no judgments. मुझे ये सबसे अच्छी बात लगी कंगना की कि आप जो भी करो, okay, अच्छा करो, खराब करो, you have to deal with it.
True. Yeah.
और वही तो जिंदगी है. अगर आपने कुछ कर बोला ये गलत किया आपने, ये मत करो, then एक जजमेंट हो गया कि तुम गलत कर रही हो. भाई ये ऐसा है और ये वैसा है, अब तुम देख लो तुम्हें क्या करना है. You know, you've shown both the roads, you've shown both the paths. You have to decide. अगर गलत किया तो उसका पश्चाताप कैसे करना है. तो बोलती भी है सही करो, गलत करो, लेकिन कुछ ना कुछ करो और उसका पश्चाताप भी करो, सारे दाग भी हटाओ. You know, so I love that about her. You know, that's why I enjoy this show so much. Because एक होस्ट की जो गाइडेंस होती है ना बहुत ज़रूरी होती है. बिकॉज वो एक बाहर से वो शो को देख रहा है या देख रही है. The way she would guide would be amazing. So I just love her as the host. The only thing what I didn't appreciate of Kangana was how time and again she would specify and pinpoint about the 10 shows or 9 shows that I've done, and I've lost them. You know. So my whole point was again कि मुझे कुछ फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता because मुझे पता है कि मैं किस मुकाम पे खड़ा हूँ. With God's grace, with all humility, I'm very successful in my career right now. Okay, I'm very comfortable. Of course, I don't want to be comfortable. I want to even go beyond. But I'm very nice and happy in the space I am. Yeah. Okay, घर बैठे calls आते हैं. I love that. Because ये मैंने एक जगह बनाई है अपनी. तो जब आप बार-बार ये बोलते हो और फिर अभी just when Prince came in, तो लगा थोड़ी तो मस्ती थोड़ी मजाक. आप प्रोफेशन को लेकर नहीं कर सकते हो मस्ती या मजाक. Because समटाइम्स मुझे एक बात बताइए, बहुत सिंपल सी बात है. जो रियलिटी शो, इससे पहले रियलिटी शोज़ की बात करूँ, रियलिटी शोज़ के विनर्स होते हैं. लेकिन जो विनर नहीं होते, दे आर इन अ वे बेटर पोजिशन इन लाइफ, इन सम ऑफ द एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ लाइफ देन द विनर्स ऑफ लॉट ऑफ रियलिटी शोज़. दैट्स व्हाट लाइफ इज. अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल हिना खान, शी डिडंट विन बिग बॉस. She didn't win Khatron Ke Khiladi. Is she a loser? No. I think she is fantastic and she is great where she is right now. Yeah. Would you term her? There are so many in reality shows. चाहे Nora हुई, चाहे विकास गुप्ता हुआ, चाहे I can't even Asim Riaz. There are so many. They're doing fantastic in their careers.
True.
You cannot call them losers. It is a tag. We should stop it because this youth is watching this show. Youth is following Kangana. The youth is following Prince. The youth is following me. And if we term the ऐसे tags हम लोगों को देंगे, what will they think? वो एक मैं फिर से उनका नाम भूल जाता हूँ. वो मुझे सवाल पूछा था उन्होंने, थोड़े bold से थे. He's from so he asked me this question that ये लूजर वाला टाइम. मैं बोला कि तुम्हारे घर में बच्चे हैं? He said हाँ. तुम्हारा बच्चा अगर स्पोर्ट्स डे में फर्स्ट नहीं आता है, सेकंड नहीं आता है, थर्ड नहीं आता है, आप उसे लूजर बोलोगे? वो क्लास में फर्स्ट नहीं आया, 10th आया, आप उसे लूजर बोलोगे? Why this in when you start doing आप प्रोफेशन में आ जाते हो, why is it that everything is termed as a race? Good, race is good, आओ जीतो, लेकिन जो नहीं जीते उन्हें हारा मत बोलो. इसीलिए प्रेशर होता है, इसीलिए लोग मेंटल स्टेबिलिटी उनकी ठीक नहीं होती है, इसीलिए वो ऐसे काम करते हैं, ऐसे सोचते हैं कि यार मैं नहीं जीत पाया, मैं हार गया. बिकॉज पीपल लाइक यू आर गिविंग दिस काइंड ऑफ थॉट, यू आर फीडिंग दैम. आप इंसेप्शन डाल रहे हो उनके दिमाग में. मेरे बच्चे, आई वुड टेल देम like suppose okay so let's have and we should have a race, let's have a race. They have a race और say for example बेला जीत जाती है तो बोला okay fine, you're winner number 1, you're winner number 2, you're winner number 3. You have to encourage the youth to say, to feel, to make them realize that it's okay. You are standing strong. That is important. You're trying. That is important. Everybody cannot be a winner, no?
True.
Everybody cannot. मतलब every time आपकी पिक्चरें हिट नहीं होंगी, फ्लॉप भी होंगी आपकी, आप लूजर हो.
That's true. That's true. And you did open up about other issues as well. Like you did speak about, debt and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And some people did take it the wrong way, and you did notice the trolls also. So what do you feel about that? Because that's a part of being an actor where you also face trolls. So how do you feel?
You know what? Everybody pays debts
True. Yeah.
in some way or the other. किसी ने घर खरीदा, he is in debt or she is in debt. किसी ने
Yeah.
गाड़ी खरीदी, किसी ने 10 करोड़ का घर लिया, भरनी पड़ती है ना EMI. तो वो डेट में ही है.
Absolutely.
मैंने मेरा शौक पूरा किया और वो शौक did not pay me the price back.
Yeah.
I'm in debt. I'm to pay it. I will pay it. Big deal. These are ups and downs of life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Again, as I say it again, it is okay to fail. It is okay, but to stand is the most difficult, and stand positively is the most difficult.
True.
There you have won. हार जीत तो चलती रहेगी, खड़े रहो. मेरे गुरुजी बोलते थे, वो तो अब नहीं रहे, पंडित वीरू कृष्णन जी, मेरे कथक गुरुजी,
हाँ.
कि टोकरा लेके खड़े रहो. As an actor, in front of me, how many there must be in पूरे बॉलीवुड को मिला के 100 in a better position than me.
Yeah.
पूरे इंडिया में मिला के 500 500 पूरे वर्ल्ड में मिला लो 1000 या 2000 सिर्फ चलो 5000 ले लो.
Yeah.
मेरे पीछे कितने हैं?
True. Yeah. That's true. And
you lose
Sorry.
you lose your focus. You're out of the race or the line or whatever it is. You have to go back and start again.
That's true. And finally, any message for all the people who have been supporting you and are disappointed that you're out of this show?
Okay, just be disappointed till that point. I am disappointed. Okay, uske baad let go. But thank you so much for being there, yaar. For I'm really. मेरे message Teejay keeps sending me. I see that around 4,000-5,000 messages on Instagram saying, and एक भी ऐसा नहीं है कि यार तूने अच्छा नहीं खेला, यार तूने. It means so much to me when they say you played great, you were fantastic, it was unfair, we are disappointed, they shouldn't have done that. But it makes me feel so good that मैंने ना एक impression छोड़ा है, and ये कमाया है, ये 100 हार के बराबर है, ये जो जीत है ना, that's what it is. तो लोगों को कमाओ, that's important.
All right, it was lovely having you. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you so much, Natasha.
Thank
Such a pleasure.
Same
You take
here.
care.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.